We welcome you to the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner Area High School as Muncie Media Sports brings you high school basketball. Well, we're certainly tickled to be here back at the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium. I'm joined here by our analyst, Gary Burhill. Dick Layton will join us again on stats. Calvin Mason is running our game cam tonight. Chris Wheeler doing our production, and Tom Catchings is running our scoreboard here. From high above courtside at the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium. Of course, we're all masked up, we're socially distanced, and we hope that you are all well as we get through this pandemic, but a little bit of normalcy returns here tonight, Gary Burhill, as we've got players down on the floor, set to go. No fans. We're glad you could join us at home, but we'll do the very best we can to make this a good experience for all of you at home, both teams and neutral fans. Gary Burhill, it's good to be back.
Yes, it is, Rob, and I have tried to figure out how many years we've been doing this, but it's been too many to remember. Tonight, one big thing about this masking that I enjoyed, Rob, was there's no lines at the bathroom. So, Mount Ararat comes in here tonight with an 0-1 record, and they played Coney at the beginning of the week, and they got into a big 28-10 deficit early in the game, but they did come back, and they fought back real hard and gave Coney a real good game. And that was their first loss of the season, 78-62 against Coney Lions. And you got to look at this Mount Ararat team, which only has one senior on there. And they do have some tremendous height inside, so that's what Gardiner is going to have to contend with tonight. The guys, 167, 166, so Calvin's got his job in front of him tonight, and he'll have to contain these two big guys inside. As we watch them warm up here, you can see them down on the floor to our right.
Yeah, travel to get over there, show you the height that Mount A has here. Two young teams, Gary. Both these teams, only one senior on the roster here. So let's talk a little bit about...
Is this your first game?
Let's talk a little bit, Gary, about how it's going to be for these teams coming in. Mount Ararat, at least they have a game. Gardiner, although they were green, Gary, they were able to go under the state rules, but not local rules, so they only started practice on Monday.
Yeah, right. I had a small chance to talk to Coach Tolman earlier tonight, and we discussed a few things, and one of the things he did brought up is the Tigers have only been on the basketball court since Monday. In fact, he sent me the roster yesterday morning when we talked at school, and he hadn't handed out uniforms yet. So the Tigers are a little green. I'm sure you're going to see them hustling because that's Coach Tolman's way. The only thing, they don't have a lot of height, but they probably will make up for that deficit with their defense. And that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so why don't we take a quick break in the pregame? No player introductions or anything like that, so we'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll have some more pregame thoughts here from the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium after this.
Cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Caps's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsuspizza.com.
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
I work with a good group of people. A lot of experienced people that's been here for many years. Some people that I work with have been here for 30 plus years. You have the tools to learn, the necessity to drive you forward, which sure. It's great.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience. I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up.
The greatest aspects of benefits we get here. You know, we get health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, and it's all keys in. That's worth something to me. Along with the pay, and know I'm going to have a paycheck at the end of the week.
No fans but the Tigers here in the house, and that Tigers getting ready to roar for the Gardiner Tigers as we get set to go here. A little animation on that for you. Want to thank our crew, Gary Verhill, Dick Clayton, Calvin Mason, as we said on the camera, Christopher Wheeler doing our production, Tom Ketchings running the scoreboard, and we had a little technical issue to get started there. We want to move that scoreboard down to the bottom if we can, Chris, and we'll get set to go here. There'll be no tap, Gary.
No. That's a flip of a coin. There are a lot of different arrangements here with these new rules from the MPA as far as the officiating goes. So if you're questioning something that happens here tonight, it's only something that's been revamped so these kids can play. Another one, you're going to not see any 30 seconds, but you're going to see they're all 1 minute timeouts. And there's a few others. We'll go over them as the game goes on.
Want to thank Nate Stubbett, the fire AD, walking down just below us. He's doing a great job tonight so far as Nate on crowd control. No issue so far, Gary.
No.
The JVs played earlier, and now the JVs have moved into the cafeteria, so we'll give a shout out to the JV teams that are in the cafeteria, the Mount Ararat JV game. So Tigers won the toss, and they are on offense this first setup here. And they're white, goes into Ketchings. Ketchings going to go up, glass at home, 2 points. And you got to think they'll be going hard and heavy inside to Calvin here.
Well, Kelvin's put on about 20 pounds here this year, and he's grown an inch. So he's going to be a force underneath the baskets.
Pop outside, good check out. Rebound pulled down there underneath by Emerson.
But he's going to need some help from the rest of the team. The other big player in there is Ryan Moore. He's 6'4". He's only a junior.
Steele, Tigers on the take. Laid up and in. Quick start here for the Gardiner Tigers. On the steal and the finish was Wyatt Chadwick, the sophomore. Emerson holds, gets it back outside now to Hollenbach. Hollenbach beats his man off the dribble. Pop in the corner, won't go. Ketchings clears the board. And here come the Tigers up early 4-0. You said Mount Ararat in their game the other night against Coney got into an early hole, and Tigers would like to see if they could do that again. A little give and go. Ketchings up and finishes. Want to remind Chris to start replay, so we'll have replay ready to go tonight as well, Chris. Here comes the pressure. Tigers doing a good job on the pressure.
And you got to figure that Coach Tolman's going to teach that.
Dipped inside and going to be a little harm in the finish. Brandon Emerson, the 6'6" junior on the finish. Going to see the replay here on the Ketchings. Little give and go, and Calvin with the good body control on the finish. Glad you could join us. Fans of both teams. We'll be a little bit, no, we're not one-sided, but we get a little bit excited about the Tigers. Gary Verhill, graduate of Gardiner Area High School. Class of 1970, 50 years.
51 years.
Yeah, 51 years for Gary. So, but we'll give the kids on both teams credit for it. We're just glad to be here. Underneath, Tigers broke the pressure there. That time, Tweedy went out of bounds. Hope you enjoy our full coverage here. Play-by-play, replay, graphics. We've got a good-looking crew here to do that. So for the Tigers, you saw Ryan Moore. Ryan's a 6'4" center. He's a junior. The other guys out there, of course, we mentioned Ketchings, number 11. Wyatt Chadwick also out there. Chadwick's got a bucket.
Ararat starting the game off similar to the other night when Coney put the pressure to him in that first quarter.
Brendan DeRogie, another Tiger out there in the starting lineup here for Coach Aaron Coleman. we'll be here for a whole slew of games over the course of the season. We'll broke them down a little bit. We won't put the whole schedule up, but later on we'll show where we're headed in the next couple of games. Out front is Hollenbach. He's trying to beat his man off the dribble. Tigers match up, and man, Robinson into the corner and not saved, and it'll go over to Mount Ararat ball. Glad he could join us.
Good hustle by Ryan Moore on that play. Both these teams young. Each team only one senior.
Yeah, we said that in the pregame, Gary, and that we're certainly into the, we're rowing the rowboat upstream against the current, and we're certainly in different times, but probably a good time to have a young team if you're going to have one, Gary, because this is a building type year with no postseason play or anything else like that. So we'll get a little discussion here.
A reminder, these kids have only been out on the court here for 4 or 5 days, and they may be a little ragged. So this early in the season, turnovers are going to make a big difference in these first few games.
You have to think, Gary, the coaches are going to, have to bite their tongues a little bit there. I'm sure they know that, and I'd be curious if you could let me know at home. We're fully masked up here, and I've got a couple of different masks I can try here. I want to make sure you can understand me. Back outside, Frank Albert's going to put it up, and he's going to be fouled. The foul's underneath, might be in the rebound in action, and Calvin Ketchens went down. Yeah, so we're following full protocol, socially distanced and masked up just like everybody is, and these masks are kind of hard to call the game, but I hope you can understand me. A lot of people have been saying they couldn't understand me for years, but anyway, Ryan Moore got it off the right side. Now comes in, they tried to drop it into Ketchens, and Taylor Tweedy with the bounce pass inside. 6-3 you see on the scoreboard. Came out high to Ketchens in the corner. That's going to be popped downtown by Tweedy. It won't go. A little bit of from behind. Ketchens on the contact, got called on it.
This will be a big key to the Tigers' success here. How they do is they're going to have to keep Kelvin in the ball game.
Right.
And he's going to need to watch his fouls.
Well, we noticed that last year as a freshman, Gary. You remarked on it several times on how poised he was from the defensive end. So back up some. Martin got cut off. Got it over to Taylor. Taylor pops no. And here comes the Tigers. 6-3. About to hit the 5-minute mark. Little hesitation. Comes back outside now to Tweedy. Tweedy over to Albert. Frank back outside. Now Tweedy. Tigers being patient. Good defense by Mount Ararat in the half-court set as well. Remember, no shot clock, of course, so you just bring it out and reset it. A little bit of dribbling it to the excess by DeRogie. Now he's going to go. He's going to score through. He's going to put it up, get fouled.
And so that was a nice job on his part, driving to the basket, drawing the foul.
He's a slasher and really gets into those crevices, does DeRogie. Did a good job there. The junior dip shoots in and out.
And foul shooting will be a problem here early in the season.
Yeah, you have to think that's one of the things that has probably suffered. And, how much stuff can you work on in a couple of days? I mean, you got to figure out the names of the kids. I'm just being a little facetious here, but that one dropped out, so missing both. Dick Layton doing our scorekeeping down below us. For social distance. He's the only guy in the bleachers. Good take. Not finished by Brandon Emerson.
Ryan Moore draws the foul. That's 2 on Ryan early here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and he's going to go. We'll see Coach Toma. We'll have Coach Toma on for an interview, and we just weren't able to get set up in time as we were squeezed between the end of the JV game and the start of this game, and got to manage our workflow a little better now that we're covering the JV game. So Brandon Emerson makes it a 6-5 game here early on. We're in the first, 4:20 left. Tigers pull it out. DeRogi going to pop it from the outside elbow, halfway down and in. Hollenbach with it. Goes right side now. He gets it to Bate. Hollenbach. Bate. I'm sorry, that's Staples. Tigers dug in on the D. A little frustration for Mount Ararat, but they're being patient and working the ball here in the half court. Here goes the take. Bate going to put it up left-handed. Won't go. Rebound. Catchings drops it almost out of bounds, but saved down there. And Tigers get the call from the bench for the motion offense. DeRogi, right side now, held by Albert. Popped outside, long three, got it.
Oh,
that's
nice,
a three ball.
Nice shot. Parker just come into the ball game.
Yeah, that's how you like to show up. Keenan Parker, the 6'1 freshman, 6'1 junior forward, came in and popped it home for three. Bate with it, gonna hold, back outside now. Held over there to John Martin. Martin. Good steal by Catchings. Here comes Kelvin. Can he get it up and down? Yeah, well, a little
nice.
tricky dicky.
Nice.
That was not, that's not how Kelvin wanted it, but he got it down. He'll take it. Off the glass, no. Catchings swoops in for the rebound. We'll give you a look at that dunk here when we get a second on the replay. Back outside, 11-5 now. You can see the score. We're keeping it as close to official on the time as we can. On the take is Bate. Bate goes, lays it up off the glass and home. Parker Bate, the 5'7 sophomore.
Both these teams playing like mid-season form.
So we'll take a look at the replay.
Wham.
And up and down it goes. Where we stop, nobody knows. So let's bring Dick in for some early on stats, Dick.
Anderson has all their five. I mean, 5 of their 7.
Okay, thank you, Dick. Dick down below us here, so it's not as cozy as we normally make it up here where we can get right to Dick. But Dick, we've got a headset on Dick, and of course, Dick will be along at the halftime and post-game show like he always does. Dick held out. You know, how Dick and Gary too. They both were right on me about what are we going to do, Rob? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the games this year because the Gardiner boosters, no hot dogs, no popcorn. What are we going to do? So they forced me to hire a concessionaire that had to pack my truck up. I had to come in with all the equipment, all the concessions, the popcorn. Yeah, unbelievable, these guys, I'm telling you. Hope you're having some fun. We are. Isn't it great to be back, Gary, huh?
Yeah, it is. It is.
And we hope you're enjoying the game at home. Looks like everything's going out okay. I'm kind of monitoring it on Facebook a little bit, but it's hard for me to call the game and answer any of the Facebook questions. So discuss amongst yourselves. My goal, Gary, is I'm not going to complain about the mask or complain about anything because we're just glad to be here. That's in
right.
and out.
You know, that's what I was thinking, Ron.
Yeah, no complaints.
So at these kids, you can tell by the way they have been here. JV's game was great.
Hollenbach with a nice hesitation dribble, took it in off the glass and put it home off the window. 11-7, 11-9 now.
Ararat staying right in here with the Tigers.
Kick back outside now. Burgess back over. You got to think both coaches, Gary, are going to probably want to play a lot of kids as well. They haven't been out for a long time. Conditioning might be a factor. Popped outside there by Tweedy. No. Hollenbach with the rebound. Hollenbach's been busy.
Hollenbach, one of the leading scorers.
He's a southpaw. Gets it back up outside there to Bate. Bate trying to take it in,
Two
and he might have
steps too
traveled.
many.
Yeah. Again, we welcome our friends down at Mount Ararat who are watching their kids get out here and play. I'm sure that they would have traveled up here to watch a game. Great fan base. Beautiful new gymnasium down there.
Oh, I saw that. That is a beautiful.
Beautiful. What a facility they have there.
I remember walking in there 21 years ago to coach a game on that rubber floor or whatever it was.
Yeah, the hangar, as they called it. Yeah,
And,
a lot of memories there. Great matchups they had. Comes into Catchings in the corner. They double Catching. Somebody's open. They'll swing it around. Good swing by the Tigers to Lawrence. Lawrence puts it up, won't go. Good check out underneath by Ryan Staples. Gets it ahead here to Bate. Bate back outside. Hollenbach is going to pop there. No, won't go. Rebounds comes deep and into the hands of Staples. In the corner, no, won't go. And now Catching Skies gets a rebound. He gets attacked, and he's going to get travel called on him. Scrappy play.
Okay, I've just put a new cloth
Yeah, I
mask
see that,
on.
Gary.
If I start speaking Spanish, let me know.
Okay. Back outside now, where it's held by Taylor, Carson Taylor. Off the cut, Robertson gonna pop it home. There's a good weak side cut, flash, get the basket, now pressure. By the Eagles. Tigers come. Skipped inside. Head shoulder fake and rolled at the buzzer,
nice
up and down for Acadia Parker. So Parker came off the bench, hit the three, and finishes this one with the two. So we've played one quarter basketball. Good one here from Gardiner, 13-11. We're back after this.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Good first quarter. Let's go down to Dick Layton for some first quarter stats.
Okay, Emerson has 6 of their 11 points, and a 3 and a 2 from Arcadian Parker, and 3 twos from Calvin Catchings. He got 6. Parker's got 5. There's 3 turnovers apiece. Close.
Thank you, Dick.
Yeah, that was a well-played first
Yeah, it
quarter.
sure was. You know, pretty good scoring here for the first quarter, and I think both coaches are probably happy with that. It's going to come in. Tigers look like they want to put some full court pressure on it, and they do. Some good harassment there by the Tigers on Hollenbach. Luke Lawrence with some good in-your-face defense. Tigers dig in. Comes back outside to Hollenbach. Jace looking for a little operating room. Trying to go that left side, but Lawrence did a good job taking that left hand away. Catchings may have got a piece of that. It's kept in and now out, and it'll go over to the Tigers. So good defensive stance there by the Gardiner Tigers there in the half court. Glad all you folks are able to come and watch us here tonight. Pretty good numbers on Facebook, and I'm sure we get a lot watching on the Boxcast app on your TV. Tigers in the half court. They come into Catchings. Catchings double, doesn't matter, goes up, puts it home. I think he's got to get a touch on every half court look, Gary, huh?
Yes, he does, yeah. And they haven't, so he's only got 1 foul, so he can be as aggressive as he wants to be.
8 points for Calvin, including the dunk on the take, and good finish that time on Carson Taylor. The junior guard slashed it home. Right side now here for the Tigers. Tweedy wants to take the long bomb, does. Catchings in a battle royale down underneath with Robertson on the rebound action. Here comes the take again by Taylor, and he's got it. Very acrobatic move by Taylor, and we're tied.
One thing, talking with Coach Tolman before the game, he really doesn't have that knockout shooter that most teams do, you know, so they've really got to all chip in and do it together.
Ketchens from outside won't go, and rebound, nobody to contest for the Tigers as Ryan Robinson cleared the board. The pressure comes. They're going to get it ahead here to Carson Taylor. Taylor pulls up. He might have shuffled.
Well, I think he saw big Calvin coming after him and got a little scared on that.
You're seeing the finish by Taylor. Very acrobatic move there by Taylor there on the finish. Hope you're enjoying the replays here for the Gardiner Tiger broadcast, as well as Halldale. We'll bring you replays for graphics, game clock, play-by-play. We try to give it our very best, and this is important for everybody this season. Tigers in the offense. It's tied. Remember, Moore went out. Ryan Moore for the Tigers went out early. That's going to be a tough finish.
That was a nice job.
Wow.
Wyatt Chadwick, only a sophomore.
Yeah.
Chadwick is only a sophomore. Also a great athlete on the football field.
Yes, he's a multi-sport athlete as well. Of course, he's from one of the best athletic families in the history of Gardiner High School.
That's right.
Chadwick's here. We'll get a chance. Look at Wyatt right here. Watch him slash through. Goes left side. Switches over to that right hand. Drops it home, and you won't see it, but he finished the three-point play with the made basket. 18-15. Wyatt Chadwick with some good contribution early for the Gardiner Tigers. Tipped away. There's some good defense by the Tigers. Catching ahead. They couldn't get it to Calvin. Right side now. Ketchen's going to pop it from the corner. Won't go. Rebound underneath. Ticked around. Tweedy kept it alive. Back outside now to Chadwick. Into Ketchens, and they're going to bump him inside, and they're going to hold him there as... Excuse me.
Calvin going to the basket strong, drawing a foul.
The girls are playing at Mount Ararat tonight. That game was starting at 7:30, so. And that game is being streamed as well. I think you want to go to the Mount Ararat Facebook
sports activity
page. Yeah,
or
they've
something
got an event
like that.
laid out there. All the teams trying to get into the streaming. Moore got it over to the right side, popped outside, not go, followed up, and the follow there by Wyatt Chadwick caused the ball to be bounced on the inline, so. A lot more room down there in that inline than there is when you pull the bleachers out and the bleacher creatures are underneath. That's out of bounds. Did it get tipped? They don't know. We're going to have a... They couldn't tell which way. I think it's going to be Mount Ararat. Oh, they're going to call Tiger ball. Okay.
We'll be back here Monday night again with the Gardiner girls versus the Halldale Bulldogs.
Ward's going to put up a pretty one-hander, but just wide. Tipped away and into the hands now with Tweedy. Tweedy goes, gets cut off, back outside. DeRogie inside, back outside. There's a pop downtown, won't go. That was Burgess, Hunter Burgess in the game. Tigers with some pressure here. Now it's going to be outletted to John Martin. Martin is going to, I guess he had a little bit of his foot still in the backboard, I guess. Dipped inside. They're trying to knock it into Emerson. Couldn't get it there. (18-15) the Tigers. The in-house scoreboard has gone off. But we've got ours running. Tommy Ketchen's running that for us.
We're going to take a time out here.
Doing the JV game as well. Well, we can give you getting some guidance from Chris. Chris, why don't we take a look at the upcoming game graphic that we built? Gary alluded to it there. We'll show you what we got cooking here in the next couple of games. They're going to be Gardiner and Halldale games. Gardiner and Halldale, Gary, they haven't played for a long, long time. The girls will be the Monday night game. We separated those at the request of Munsing Media, and the ADs went along with it, which was great. So they separated the games. That way the fans of both teams are able to watch it. We don't have that graphic for you, but we'll try to get that up later on here. The most important graphic we have, as long as the scoreboard graphics working, that's good. That graphic could be over here on this computer, Chris, to be able to bring up.
That's something I've been hoping for a few years, Rob. I just go back. The last time I did a little research was my junior year we played Halldale.
Okay.
Colin Roy and I were in the same class, and I beat Colin by 17 points that year. He's going to not live that down.
So there it is, the upcoming games. Monday, Halldale at Gardiner. That'll be the girls' game. 6:30 tip-off. We'll cover the JV game starting at 5 o'clock, as we do for all the games, but with no full coverage, but we do get the camera angle on it for you. And then Tuesday, it'll be Gardiner at Halldale. That'll be the boys' game at 6:30, 5 o'clock on the Halldale-Gardiner JV game. And we will bring you full coverage with play-by-play and graphics and all that of all the Halldale games that we do as they are sponsoring us to be able to do those games. So that, and what that does, it allows me to be able to pay folks and things of that sort. So Halldale doing that, we thank them, and that's where we stand on that. So Tigers by 3 out of bounds. Ararat comes inside to the big Brandon Emerson, who's been good for them. And
nice defensive job by Ryan
Emerson,
Moore.
aggressive, does a great job coming back. And that's what you like to see in the kid, Gary. He missed a couple of underneath ones, but he didn't give up. He came back and he turned it right into defense and got the ball back for his Eagles. Good play by
I call
Brandon.
it an Warren effort.
One thing I am going to apologize for is with these masks on, boy, we get very dry, and I'll try not to cough on here, but of course at my age it's a bad combination. If you get dry and then you drink a lot of liquids, you know what happens, Gary?
What?
Yeah. I'd leave you right in the middle of broadcast.
Well,
More.
if Leanne hears you, she won't let me come anymore, so be careful.
Down it goes to Bate. Bate going to kick it back outside. We try not to take ourselves too seriously up here in the broadcast booth and have the focus be on the kids and their play. But we like to have some fun with it if you're one of the fans on Mount Ararat, haven't seen one of our broadcasts. And just glad to be able to back out and do it. Oh, that's going to be underneath, kicked away by Robinson. Good job by Robinson, hustling back into the passing lane.
Both these teams, I've said a couple times, are young, and they're both coming off seasons last year, maybe a little bit disappointing. I know Coach Toman this is his third year. Nice play. This is his third year, and he's building a program here that you give another year, and it's going to be a fairly strong group.
Good check out there. We got Catchings ahead. They got good looks last time down. Chadwick's going to stop up. It's going to be a foul call. It may be on the rebounding action. Let's see what this goes up about. Foul one against Staples. His first. Team fifth. Comes way out. No liability there. Could go anywhere. And Catchings hunts it down. Calvin pulls out. Pops it there. And got 10 points now for Catchings.
KC.
Comes Ararat down to the right side, left side. Bate got it back outside. Hollenbach trying to go. They cut him off. That one's tipped. Emerson, good rustle underneath. They're going to get goaltending, count the basket. I think that was rolling out, actually.
Yeah, I think it was. From up here.
Tigers up by 5. 3:32 left here, first half action. I want to thank all our fine, wonderful local sponsors. You'll see their ads coming up during the course of the game. Not doing any timeouts yet, but we'll see those ads running out. Of course, our anchor sponsors, mention them more as we go through the course of the games. Moore going to drop it inside. Catchings has got everybody on him. He puts it up. That's good defense underneath by Mount A. Kind of puts Calvin off his spot there a little bit. Here comes Hollenbach. Hesitation dribble. He does a good job. Weaves in, puts it up, won't go. Knocked around and now on the line. Not able to keep himself in bounds was Wyatt Chadwick. Stepped on the line. Well, everybody holding their breath today. I thought it was St. Patrick's Day today, Gary.
Why is that?
Everybody was hoping for green.
Oh, yeah.
Been saving that line all day, Gary.
Well,
thanks for playing along. So both counties stayed green, and the games went on. And they go for 2 weeks, so we'll have a busy couple of weeks up. You saw the next 2 games, the Tigers and the Bulldogs going after each other. And then Gary told you they haven't played for a long time. This is something Gary's been clamoring for. It took an pandemic to do it. Martin's going to slow it down and bring it out. Right side now. Hell, little give and go. Back inside. That's a good drop pass inside to Merrill. He couldn't get it home. Popped outside now by Staples. No. And Moore doing a good job playing with the 2 fouls, Gary.
Yeah,
he got those early, came back in. He's been good and clean since that.
I'm really amazed about the body control underneath with this early in the season. And that was a nice move.
They're not going to get in the basket. No. They're going to say the hold was on the floor before. But, boy, that was a good, strong move by Moore as he took it down, the 6'4" junior, on the finish.
Both teams are playing real tough defense, and we're not getting a lot of fouling.
So Tigers in the half court. They'll get it back outside here to Frankie Albert.
And John Martin, he's got a little pressure on Calvin.
Calvin goes in. They might call it on catching.
And he's hurt
he might have banged the knee as he went in.
I think he did,
there.
yeah.
Hope that's the case. So they'll clear everybody off. Why don't we take a break? We'll take a break here. 1:54 left. 3-point Gardiner Tiger lead. We'll come back after this.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Well, good news. While we were away, they had to visit with our wonderful folks over at Randolph Hardware. Reminds me I got to get pellets tomorrow. Calvin Ketchens walked off under his own power, so we hope it was that knee-to-knee contact here. With 1:47, he may rest up here for the rest of the half. Staples going to dish it off, and a good finish.
Well, that was a nice
by,
play.
Brady Merrill, the 6'2" sophomore. Pretty finish. Makes it a 1-point game. We got a great game going on here, a well-played game.
Yes, it is. Both teams playing great defense, moving their feet.
Albert back outside. Good harassment defense, and there's the foul. That'll be the 7th foul. So
John Martin a little anxious on that one, but
so Parker will go to the free throw line. Stay with us at the half. Hear from our wonderful fans as well as the Dick Layton halftime show. Dick's got a new agent this year too, Gary. I'm telling you, it's killing me.
Really?
Yeah.
Expensive?
Yeah. I mean, when Dick said now he wants lobster tails before the game, I said, I don't know, Dick. That's, I mean, a hot dog we could do.
Yeah.
Albert saves it for the Tigers. He's trying to fight through pressure, drops it off, and travels. Good harassment defense there by the Mount Ararat Eagles, and they did a good job not fouling, and they'll get a chance here, 106 in a 1-point game to take a lead. I don't believe the Eagles have led
in
this game, so we were tied at 15, but no leads for the Eagles. They can do it right here. Going to get a little bumpy blue outside and called on Wyatt Chadwick.
Wyatt's going to come out.
Only his first foul.
Lucas Giro's in.
Lucas, a junior guard. believe this is his first activity tonight. Checking back in here is Carson Taylor, 5'11 junior. So Moore with a good job underneath for the Tigers. Clears the board with Catchings out. He'll have to do most of the board work. Tigers will pull it back outside. Derogi pops it. No. Good rebound check out underneath and down to the floor. That's got to be a foul there. And it is called against Acadian Parker. So we'll walk her down and shoot the free throws with 41.4 seconds left.
Rob, I made a comment to athletic director Nate, and I told him that I thought this gym looked as good as it has in 50 years, and he's done a heck of a job. A few alumni want to get in here after this COVID's over. It's not the same gym. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, the new banners. Yeah, you can see those at the bottom of the screen. We'll give a show of that at some point during the course of the game, maybe at halftime. Talk a little bit about that. Yeah, it's really well done. Nice new banner up. Compliments of the Gardiner Federal Credit Union, one of our great sponsors, and just a tremendous community sponsor. 25 seconds left. Good harassment, and Coach Coleman says we better have a timeout. So we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout as well. We'll come back. We'll finish the first half. We come back to the Johnny Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium after these messages.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
There you see the banners up in the gym across the way. Calvin doing a good job of giving you a look at those banners. Really looks nice and bright and repainted, and all that we went through to get the new floor, and then Nate's done the walls with contributions from the community, so that's really great stuff. Tigers got 13 seconds left to come into Moore. Moore's going to dish it back outside. The Rogi's going to go get cut off. And we got a hold in underneath. I think they caught Jay Kearney on the hold underneath in the action there, trying to keep Moore out of the paint. So Moore had a chance to put the Tigers up, can't do it. Now the Eagles, opportunity go ahead. They've got a path to the basket. And it's up and good at the buzzer by Carson Taylor. So Taylor with the sneak away at the buzzer will give the Mount Ararat Eagles a 22-20 lead here at the half. So Eagles have fought back well here, Gary. They had never had a lead until the final milliseconds of the quarter. Well, we do not go to the locker rooms at the halftime. You can see the final basket there. Put up and down very well by Carson Taylor. So that will do it for the half. We'll take a break as well. We'll come back. We'll have Dick Blayton halftime stats, and we come back to the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium after these messages.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
At Gardiner Apothecary, we offer all the medications and services of a modern pharmacy, but with the friendly, personalized service of an independent business. We are your source for all your pharmaceutical needs, offering conventional prescription filling, over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and more. We call our customers by name. We care about you, your health, and meeting all your pharmaceutical and medical supply needs at our locally owned pharmacy. We live here, and we are committed to providing the very best care and customer service to our neighbors. Gardiner Apothecary, the way pharmacy should be.
Gardiner Apothecary! Yay! Got it! Got it!
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Started in 2019 by the Corliss family in Pittston, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road on the right off State Highway 27, Corliss Gravel Pit is committed to providing our customers with an outstanding product at a fair price. We offer a wide variety of products for all your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available, and we offer discounts on large quantities as needed.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
We welcome you back here to the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner Area High School. Rob Munsing. We're going to bring in Dick Layton for the halftime report. Richard.
Okay, Rob. I'm not quite over full court, but I'm about 3/4 up. So here we go. It's a beautifully played game here between the second game from Mount Ararat and Gardiner's first, 22-20 at halftime. Show how we get there. We'll go to Mount Ararat first. Taylor would get a beautiful shot right at the buzzer to give him 7 points, 3 baskets and a foul shot. Emerson, the big man out there, 3 baskets, 2 fouls for 8. Robertson had 3. Merrill had a basket for 2. Got a few rebounds there. Emerson had 4 rebounds. And beautifully played game. And in the turnover situation, Rob, Mount Ararat had 6, Gardiner 5. I think that's a pretty good indication of a well-played game. We'll go to Gardiner now. Gardiner, of course, was led by that big man, Calvin Hutchins. He had 5 baskets for 10, 5 rebounds out there. Good-looking sophomore, 2 baskets, foul shot for Douglas. Get off the bench with a 3 and another basket for 2. He's got the 5 points. 22-20 at halftime, Rob. A well-played game, I think, for the first, as I say, for the first Gardiner game and the second Mount Ararat game. Well played.
Particularly given the amount of time the teams have had to practice. So, about 3.5 minutes left here before we join you for the first half. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back. We'll set up the second half of play here from Gardiner High School after this.
My name is Shayna Epperson, and I'm with Atlantic Youth Sports, Inc., and we operate out of Gardiner, Maine. We strive to bring young athletes to the game of basketball, volleyball, softball, and lacrosse. We also bring our principal cores, 3 of them, of teamwork, we bring respect, and we bring confidence.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Gruber. I've been with Shayna for 6 years. AYS has brought me to be a physically and mentally stronger person on and off the court. I've also met some of my lifelong friends through this amazing program.
You can become part of our family by visiting us online at www.aysinc.org, or you can email us at aysincinfo@gmail.com.
I really love working at P&G because of the impact that I'm making on my community.
Once a year we will shut down our facility, and it's really cool because at that point we have close to 400 people that are spreading out over the community, helping out all of these nonprofits.
It's just a great day where we all get together and help the community, and we all have fun, and it's just rewarding to be able to give back and help other people. So that was something that we're really glad that they started. And then shutting the whole plant down and do it as a group is a big deal also.
Everybody here looks forward to that day. It's I don't know, it just energizes everyone knowing that we're going out and we're truly helpful out in the community. And we donate, we shut down our plant for 2 days to be able to leverage all of this manpower to go out and accomplish things that some companies say they can't even get done in a year with the volunteers they have. So we go out in 1 day and for several hours, go out there and do it. And people are just so excited when they know that we're coming to do that and ask us that year, can you come back and do this again? This is great. So it's a really good sense of pride at every level throughout that day of caring, no matter where you go out in the community. Everyone is very excited about it.
Rob Munson, Gary Verhill back with you. Dick Clayton, you just heard from. And with the Halldale Gardiner series coming up, we want to pass our condolences on to a man that was a member of both those communities in a very big way. First as a student athlete at Halldale High School, later as a great coach here at Gardiner High School, Win Millett.
Teacher in MSAD 11. I was fortunate to work under Win here coaching in the early 2000s, 1999 to about 2003. Win went on and moved down to Zephyr Hills where he retired and got to be a postal mailman. And then just recently I found out that his son, Eric, had moved out to Arizona, and Sharon and Win followed along and moved out there last summer or last spring, and that's where he passed. But certainly one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Absolutely.
And to work underneath him was always a pleasure because he never got upset, and he really worked hard for the kids, and he was a great teacher at junior high school. So our condolences to the whole family. Very sorry to lose him.
Well said, Gary. So Tigers with some work to do here. They've had the lead, probably the biggest lead. I would guess they had 5-6 points. And as we said at the end of the half, the only Mount Ararat lead came at the end of the quarter in the final basket.
Tigers putting a little full court pressure on, which I thought they might do earlier than right now. I know that it bothered them when they played Coney against Ararat, and I think it's Coach Tolman has decided he's going to give it a shot here in the second half and cause some turnovers.
Well, on the personnel department, Calvin Ketching's back in the game. Took him up on the knee. They taped him up at halftime, so it's nice. The training room's right up here, and of course, as we told you at the start, Calvin's had Tom doing a scoreboard here tonight, so we're able to not break any, what do they call that, FERPI rules or whatever they call those, Gary. So we didn't break any rules. So we got the medical report right from the family.
That's right.
HIPAA. That's what I was trying to
HIPAA, yeah. That's right. We used to worry about those in school, Rob.
Yep. Back underneath, Moore found himself wide open, and Moore says, hey, I know what to do with this, and Ryan went right to the hole, put it home. 2-point lead for Mount Ararat. That's what it was at the half. And underneath, dished inside to Martin. Couldn't get it. Tigers on the break. Getting ahead was Chadwick. They get the foul outside.
You just saw that full court pressure for the Tigers putting on, even though they didn't pick it up at half court. People being in position underneath the basket on that final pass, they still interrupted and caused the turnover. So that's what you've got to do. You've got to have your individuals going 100% full court. You may get the first pass, you may get the third pass.
Tigers will get it into catching. Calvin will drop it off outside, and DeRogie will run the offense from there. Right side, Chadwick. Alley-oop inside. What a beautiful feed. You talked about Wyatt Chadwick being the quarterback on the football team. That was a beautiful alley-oop pass inside there to Catchings, and Catchings put it home. Tigers trying to up-tempo a little bit on the defense. It's going in a little half-court trap, and Catchings says, no. Mr. Bagoli says, don't do that in his gymnasium. And Calvin says, I'm going to listen to Mr. Bagoli as generations of students listen to John Bagoli. If John Bagoli told you something back in the 60s, you got to do it.
Yeah, he told me once, and I never disobeyed again in 4 years.
Great man. Back outside. Catchings almost with the steal. Now he gets back into his defense. Bate looking for some help. Going to throw it into trouble, but Hollingbach was able to get it. Tried to connect there with Bate. Didn't get it. Back outside now. Taylor's quick. Goes left side. Stops. Gets it back outside now. Falling back. We're tied at 24. This is Taylor. Taylor goes. Puts it higher in the glass. No. And Ryan Moore says, mine.
Yeah, him and Emerson are having a battle underneath that board.
Outside. Pop out there. It's good. 3 ball. Count it.
Robinson was junior. Nice soft shot from the corner.
I think it was Tweedy, wasn't it, got the shot from the corner. Had to wait till he turned around.
Oh.
They got masks on. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Usually we can tell the kids by their looks. It's kind of hard. Back to back. Pop there by Carson Taylor. Says, I know what to do too. 27-27. Great game. Tigers will kick it back outside. Yeah, might have got away with it. Turnovers have been pretty good. Catchings got cut off. DeRogie now. DeRogie in the paint. Kicks it back outside. Moore's going to pop one downtown.
Oh, nobody underneath either. All blue.
Well, when one of your big shoots the 3, you're down a man underneath. Here it comes left side now to Robinson. Robinson kicks it back outside now. Popped out there by Taylor. Won't go. Tip around, and Moore's on the hunt. And let's see, I think it's going to be white ball. Yeah, they got it right.
What do you call it, white? I thought he called blue.
Well, it's one of those ones as an official, sometimes you get turned around. You know what you mean, but you get spun around. So
yeah, he's giving it to white.
Yeah, it's white ball. What? Nate Stubbett trying to get something from us, and one in my roster. Can't get that up. Moore's got it. Goes in, puts it up, can't get it. Yeah, Gary went to work on the rosters, which was a challenge, wasn't it, Gary?
Yeah, it's difficult. Where it used to take 1.5 days, now it's taking 3 days with some schools, but there are some ADs that...
well, the team's just getting organized. As you said, Gardner, you talked to Coach Comey. He said, I haven't given the uniform numbers out yet. So
Coach Ranslow, Chris Ranslow, the new AD up to Halldale, emailed him early this morning or yesterday morning, and he was right back to me mid-morning. He just couldn't tell me what the numbers because he hadn't passed the jerseys out yet.
So bear with us, and we have some number changes. That's why we always like our friends on Facebook from the opposing team to let us know if we're misidentifying somebody, but we're not getting any of that tonight, and I'm sure we have quite a few Mount Ararat fans watching. We hope you're enjoying our webcast of this Gardiner High School game, and a lot of schools are starting to try to get involved in streaming. We've been streaming since 2010. We were the first group ever to stream in the state of Maine to the Colby basketball game back for the NCAA back then, when it was all new, and we've already made all the mistakes, and we get a lot of calls from people wanting us to do their games, but only so many places we can go. We can do 2 games at a time, and we'll do that several times this season. Game from Halldale, game from Gardiner, so we're doing all their home games. Comes in the corner, they're going to be handled there by Emerson. Emerson in the paint, goes up, he's good. Put it right into the teeth of the defense there. And
Halldale's been good to us the last 2 or 3 years, Rob.
yes, they have. Yeah, we did a full component of sports up there in the fall, and boy, some banging and whatnot they're letting go. And 2-man officiating crew tonight, Gary. I think we'll probably see a little more of that, don't you? Because
I don't think there'll be any threes.
Yeah, they're trying to cut down on the number of people that can come into the gymnasium. It's got to be limited to 50. Tipped away from Ketchens. He's got it back. Calvin going to go, puts it up, get knocked away. On the take quickly again is Taylor into the corner, popped out there by Martin.
Coach Toman might want to take a timeout here.
31-27 now. 3:07 left here. Biggest lead of the game. 4 points. For the Eagles, kicked in the corner. Going to be popped there by Lawrence. No. Tigers would like to get the pressure, but that's kind of predicated on Gary of making some baskets so he can set that up. Emerson going to put it home. Emerson getting the job done here, and we'll get the timeout. It'll be a minute timeout. We'll take the break as well. We'll come back. We'll check in with our Dick Layton on stats here when we come back after this message.
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
We value everybody's input, especially the new guy. So if you're having a problem on the line, it's always, you get stuck with this mentality of, hey, I've seen this before. Maybe your experience is your worst enemy. So you turn to the new guy and you say, hey, buddy, what do you see? Because I see this. And you get their perspective, and they like that. They feel like, wow, I'm a new guy, and now you're asking me my opinion. And sometimes it actually helps us resolve issues or problems on the line, and with our culture, it's very cool.
So we come back, we'll play that ad in its entirety. We've got Dick Layton downstairs. Dick, what do you got?
I got Emerson with 12 and Taylor with 11 for Mount Ararat. Ketchings now has 12 for Gardiner.
So a good second half by Emerson and Taylor.
Got a bunch of rebounds.
2:39 left. Tigers down 33-27. And it'll be Tiger basketball. Little pressure here by the Eagles. They step it up on their man defense. DeRogi's going to break that. Albert. They tried to loop it in and stolen away. Bait on the seal, tipped in and deflected out. DeRogi got the last hand on that, I think.
I just noticed here that where is Ty Henke, number 10 for the Ararat Eagles? He's one of their big men. I don't see him on the bench. Has he been in there? Dick?
No, I don't believe he has.
So he must be out tonight. And
yeah, we had heard about Ty coming in, the 6'5" junior.
Well,
so.
he was one of their leading scorers against Coney, so that's a big loss if he's been out. Well, he has been out.
Well, and you got to think, some of this is going to happen during the course of the season, but the Eagle kids have picked up the slack, and they've got some good balanced scoring with the two big men in the scoring, Taylor and Emerson today. And boy, we've got a car crash inside. Going to be a foul called. We'll see which one of the Tigers they
I will bet
pick there.
That's Ty sitting over in the back row over there in the street clothes.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Yeah. So that's a big loss here tonight. He's 6'5", a junior.
Tiger foul was on Luke Lawrence, his second. Team's third. First one's up and good by Taylor. How many's that for Taylor now, Dick? 13 points for Taylor. Thank you, Richard. So 34-27. It was a 2-point Mount Ararat lead at the half, and they've increased that lead now. Tigers looking to see where they can get some offense. They come in here to Ketchins. Ketchins going to spin. He's got triple team. Got it back over here. The Parker goes up, no good. Foul call.
He got whammed in the nose there.
So Parker took it to the hole, and foul's going to go against the Eagles.
I think it's against Gardiner.
Oh, it is, yeah, okay.
Luke Lawrence.
So Lawrence picks up the third foul of the game for him. Popped in the corner by Emerson, won't go. Swooping in is Derogi for the rebound. Comes Derogi right side. Free ball by the Tigers. Up, no. Rebound underneath. Parker puts it up and home. Nice job.
Yes, that was.
Parker, the 6'1" junior forward.
Way to be strong underneath that basket.
Tigers needed that. Mount Ararat. Spins it outside. Here comes Taylor with it. He got stripped away, and there's Parker again. So Katie and Parker doing a nice job. Derogi with it. He's got a hole, almost took it. Now he pops it, won't go. Rebound Parker. Inside, kicks it out. Derogi with it here. Tries to beat his man. Can't get it.
Being patient, the Tigers looking for a good shot.
Ketchins calls for the screen, he gets it. Little give and go inside and knocked away, and coming up with it is Hollenbach. Here he comes, dishes inside here to Emerson for two.
We need to go inside to Calvin.
16 seconds left. Tigers can make this a final possession. Looks like they want to. They get it to Ketchins. Ketchins going to elbow one. Won't go. Rebound's going to come off. And that's going to do it here off the rim. No good. And we'll play three. So you see the score, 36-29. They'll put 8 on the clock. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Fourth quarter action from Gardiner after these messages.
I'm retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Travis Mills, formerly of the 82nd Airborne Division. In 2012, I was injured in Afghanistan due to a roadside bomb. It took portions of both arms and both legs, and through Walter Reed and 19 months of intense recovery, I was able to build myself back up, learn how to walk again, drive again, and take care of my young family. Since then, I have decided...
We're back here. Let's go downstairs to Dick Layton for some stats 03.
Okay, Rob Taylor's had a great third period. He now has 15 points. He's had 8 in this period. And Emerson has 12. And on the other side of the ledger, Calvin Hutchins has 12. Acadian Parker has 7 points.
Thank you, Dick. Nobody in any personal foul trouble, I don't believe. Luke Lawrence has 3 fouls. I think that's it for the Tigers. Nobody on Mount Aaron named trouble. So see where the Tigers go with this. Come up, back up. They've got Ryan Moore back in the game.
Coach Tolman is giving Kelvin a break here this beginning of this fourth quarter.
So Tigers being patient here in the half-court ovens. They throw it away. In the corner, it comes here. Calling for it was Robinson. They go back underneath. Emerson's been the big gun, as Dick Layton told you. Stay with us post-game. We'll have the Dick Layton post-game report. Boy, it's good to have a little bit of normalcy back here. I hope the fans at home are enjoying. I know the fans of both teams, the parents particularly, would love to be here in person. We're glad we'll be able to be your eyes and ears for the Gardiner Tigers and the visiting teams along the way. So good defense there, but it comes out to Moore. He's got the clean
Nice
pop
soft.
and puts it home. Nice soft touch.
Yes, that was.
Good soft touch by Ryan Moore. The Tigers almost got the steal, but a reach-in was called on Taylor Tweedy. Mount Ararat, no hurry. Hollenbach beats his man off the dribble. Now he reverses it back outside, looking for a cutter. He gets it back outside here now to Robinson. Just then to Emerson. Emerson's going to get fouled by Moore.
That's going to be, I think, number 3.
Remember, Moore went out with the 2 early ones, and then he managed that load pretty well. That can't be right. They've got 1 foul
No,
up there.
that's not right.
That can't be right.
3.
3,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I look over these rosters and just checking on some names that I haven't heard tonight. I haven't heard Kyle Adams, number 24. He isn't over there. Is he over there?
I don't know. Kyle was the senior on the team, so.
He hasn't played, I don't believe.
Kicked around back on the outside here by the Tigers. Colby Mooney in the game, number 25 for the Tigers. Stolen away. Robinson on the give, won't go. Rebound Emerson, he gets fouled. That might be on Moore again. If it is, it's going to be 4.
No, that's on Hunter Burgess, I believe.
Oh, Hunter, okay. Calls on Hunter, so.
I got new glasses last month, and it's made a big difference.
I remember when you were telling me you were out driving at night, and you said, you know, other people drive at night, Rob. I hadn't known that. It kind of scared me. Then. Exciting new project happening down at the Hope Field. We didn't even get to talk to that much tonight. But we're going to have plenty of time to be on the air, talk about that a little bit. And exciting time for us here in Tiger Town.
Back here Monday night with the...
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit then. Tigers got work to do. Let's see what they cook up here on this half-court set. Going to be popped outside, in and out, won't go. That was a good-looking shot there halfway down for Colby Moody. Moody, a sophomore. So Catchings will come back in. (39-31). Update the Mount Ararat score on our scoreboard. Kick back outside. Mount Ararat doesn't need to be in a hurry, Gary. They control the clock. They like the tempo. They can slow it down.
And they've got the people to control the ball, too. They're very well disciplined.
So we'll get a quick timeout on the floor. Remember, all timeouts will be 1 minute. We'll take the timeout as well. We'll come back. We'll have the final 5.5 minutes to come back after this.
You like cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Caps's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsuspizza.com.
We're back here. As we did all fall, we want to thank Caps's Pizza for the sponsorship both for the Gardiner games and the Halldale games. The Player of the Game Award, we'll give it to the Gardiner Tigers, Halldale Bulldog, and when they play both, we'll give one to each squad.
Fair enough.
Compliments of our friends at Caps's Pizza. Chad Partridge, the owner of that. You remember Al's Pizza? You probably went to Al's Pizza up in Skowhegan for years. His family owned that, and Chad has come down into this area here. First started in Waterville, now opened up in Farmingdale, and this has been a very popular award with the kids, and we'll give it to one of the Tigers here tonight. We'll see. If somebody steps up here and gets a game-winning shot, I'll give them the Capsa Pizza Award. Well, that looked a little funky, Town, but it's going to count here. That was somehow, some way in for Parker Bate. Parker looked like he was going to stumble because he got hit, but they let the play continue, and it was all good. Comes inside. Reverse. No, Emerson with the block on Moore. Left side now. Comes inside. Won't go. Emerson's got the rebound. He goes up over.
Nice job by Calvin
Ketchens. Yeah, he went right straight up.
Straight up.
DeRogie, corner. Tigers need a bucket. Can't get it. And good hustle play there to keep it alive by Moody. Moody's got a lane. He's going to go up, get fouled. So Colby Moody.
Good job going to the basket, drawing that foul, stopping the clock.
10-point lead, biggest of the night here for the Mount Ararat Eagles. So one of the things that we are committed not to do is to speculate, because there's so much going on, we expect the kid and then we don't see the kid, or he's not dressed, or he's here not dressed. You don't know what's going on in their family situation and family life. So, we're simply going to, I was kidding about the HIPAA thing there before, but we're not going to speculate that this has happened or that has happened, or we heard something downtown, or we're just not going to get into any of that. We'll just announce the kids that are on the floor and here for the game, and do that every single game, and try to be your eyes and ears. So, of course, if we know of an injury, like we always would, say so-and-so's out tonight because he's hurt, but we won't speculate otherwise. Pop in the corner, and not going to go, but a good follow there by Robinson. He puts it up, rolls it home. Ryan Robinson. Well, you go back to a tie game at the end of the half, and the last-minute basket, I think it was Taylor swooped in at the end, got the 2-point lead for the Mount Ararat Eagles, and they seem to build off that.
Yes,
of course, there's no halftime. They don't leave the gym anymore, folks. They stay right here, stay their separate distance, but that seemed to be a momentum shift, because third quarters, Dick told you, Emerson and Taylor had big third quarters for the Eagles.
Well, they haven't made a lot of mistakes. That's been one thing. Ooh, somebody got...
And going to get... That was off the ball. The foul's going to be called on Ryan Robinson. So a block. So got to go with the Tigers. So 3:44 left. Tigers with work to do. 43-32. Glad you could all join us here. The girls' game just underway down at Mount Ararat, probably in the first 15 minutes. That was a 7:30 start for the girls. So comes inside. Moore's got it. Goes up. Can't finish. And those are the things that you're going to see the Tigers just improve on during the course of the season. But they started practice Monday, and they have not been able to go when all the other schools that were green were in working on their skills and doing all that stuff. Tigers weren't able to do that. Tigers first, I don't know, Gary, you coached basketball for a long time, but I mean, it's hard to work on stuff through Zoom. I mean, Zoom's a wonderful thing, but it's not great for coaching skills. So Tigers just a couple of days out.
It's almost like changing over from football season and jumping right into basketball. And it takes you some time to get those skills developed and working with the other players on the team. And here they've been only in the gym since Monday.
Well, one thing that hasn't lacked is good hard hustle by both teams. They've really played well. You can see the kids are, you'll be disappointed to lose, but you'll be able to say, geez, that was good to be able to get out and play a game. So Tigers ball. DeRogi will get it in the corner. Calvin Mason doing a great job as he does on our camera work. Chris Wheel on our production. Tom Ketchens running our scoreboard, keeping that up to date for you. And that looks like it's been solid all night. So really a pretty good production so far for the men. For Munson Media, we're pretty happy about that. That was a good pop by Ketchens for 2. A little hesitation dribble that time by Martin. Got it dished underneath, and Emerson lays it home. Brandon Emerson. We'll bring Dick in there to update us on Emerson. Dick? What's Emerson got for points?
18.
18. Popped outside, no good. Down to the final 2.5 minutes. 45-34. Stolen away, DeRogi's got it. Numbers for the Tigers. DeRogi hesitates, goes, kicks it back outside for Tweedy. No. Swooped in by Moore, kept it alive, but now into the hands of Hollenbach. He gets it to Taylor. Taylor's got Emerson, gets it to Emerson. Emerson goes up and finishes. And Tigers want a timeout. So, 47-34. 2:08 left. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll finish this one up from Gardiner High School after this.
8-7.
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
I work with a good group of people. A lot of experienced people that's been here for many years. Some people that I work with have been here for 30 plus years. You have the tools to learn, the necessity to drive you forward, which are great.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience. I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up.
The greatest aspects of benefits we get here. We get health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, and it's all keys in. That's worth something to me. Along with the pay, I know I'm going to have a paycheck at the end of the week.
And we join you. 15-7, the Gardiner Tigers over the Mount Ararat Eagles in girls basketball. They're underway down at the beautiful new gymnasium down at Mount Ararat High School. 47-34, Eagles starting to pull away here convincingly in this one with 1:42 left. That sound you hear is Gary trying to manage his glasses, his mask, and his headphones. Comes left outside now to Carson. Carson goes, pops, drops her home. And
nice
Ketchings went up late at home, and now we've got kind of a domino effect there, much like we saw in the first half with Ketchings going down.
That's
Brandon Emerson
yeah,
has gone down on this. I'm not sure. He may have got into his own man. Maybe we can see a replay on that if we can get that queued up. I'm sure Chris is trying to work on that. And maybe we'll be able to see what happened exactly on that finish here by Ketchins. Our next game Monday night. Same start, 5 o'clock, 6:30. 5 o'clock will be the coverage of the JV game. That'll be just with camera coverage. Here we go. See if we get a look at what happened there. I hope he's going to be okay. You hate to see these players and all they've gone through here. Back to live action. Maybe we'll put that graphic up on the upcoming games, Chris, here as we take a look in the next week. We've got 3 games next week. These are the 2 that we'll have in the Bulldog Tiger series Monday night. It'll be the girls' game. Girls at Gardiner, and then we've got the boys' game Tuesday night. So fans of both teams, those are the 2 teams we're covering. We've decided to do that a little bit differently from what we've done in the past. Normally we would be out around and traveling to Brunswick and Winslow and all the teams we've done all over the years. But this year with the COVID, we decided to focus in, and we're doing the 2 schools right in the local area. And part of the reason is it's part of what Gary and I talked about as being a little older and all that. We don't want to be in a lot of different places. I'm sure folks understand that. So that was a good take, but didn't get finished that time. That was Brady Merrill in the game now. That was good health defense. Stepping inside was Ryan Robinson on the steal. Robinson's got it now. Ryan. No hurry here with under a minute left here, and Mount Ararat can hold on. Tigers had 8 fouls, so any fouls will send the Eagles to the free throw line. That was looking for the back cut, didn't get it, and Chase Hollenbach says, yeah, that was my fault. I committed to it and I pulled back. Not your fault.
Ryan Robertson leaves the game. He's had a nice game tonight.
Yeah, what do we got for Robinson? We'll find out from Dick post-game. It's only 30 seconds left, so stay with us. The Dick Layton post-game report will come up. Tigers take it in. Luke Lawrence gets it back outside. There's a hard take by Wyatt Chadwick, and going to get a block. So we had some folks trying to get the names and numbers during the JV game and all of that. So probably be a good idea if we could get a JV roster, Gary, at least put it up somewhere for folks to maybe download. That'll be something we'll try to get. We've been concentrating, of course, on the varsity games, trying to get those out. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Those are quite available. All the ADs have been great. I've got the upcoming one, Halldale JV and varsity, boys and girls, all ready for the beginning of the week. So we can get those here.
I want to remind folks, you can watch all our games on the Boxcast app on your big screen TV. If you need a Roku player or an Apple TV, then go to their app store, download the Boxcast app, and do search for Munson Media. And then you don't have to mess around with your computer or anything else. You can watch it just like you would ESPN or anything else. So,
well, even if you've got a Spectrum app, you can take this video right from you on here.
Yep. Calvin pops outside. No, second chance opportunity. Tigers under 10 seconds. He'll pop it downtown. Won't go. They'll try to tip it out again. Can't do it. That was probably going to do it. They'll hold the ball here, and that will do it. So the Mount Ararat Eagles, they'll pick up their first win of the season. They'll move to 1-1 as they come away with a 49-37 win over the Gardiner Tigers. We'll stay with our Gary Verhill for his final post-game thoughts, and we'll take a break. Then we'll come back with Dick Layton for the final stats.
Well, first thing, Rob, I thought it was a well-played game by both these teams. Gardner coming out here with minimum number of practices this week. I thought they played smooth. I thought they played some good defense. I think, and Coach Tolman will work at that, and this team will develop along, win some ball games. But I was very impressed with both teams, and Ararat is another upcoming club, same caliber as Gardner, and a lot of young kids on the team. And you'll see them win some games also, and they're very well coached. And this was a nice little game to watch tonight. It wasn't sloppy, very few turnovers, and a good bunch of kids are just happy to be here.
Well, we'll take a break now, and Dick will tally up, and we'll come back with the Dick Layton post-game report when we come back to the Johnny Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium after these messages.
Feel like cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
We're back here, no post-game handshakes. A 49-37 win for the Mount Ararat Eagles. As we said, they moved to 1-1. Gardner Tigers 0-1 on the season. To see how it played out, let's go downstairs to our Dick Layton. Dick?
Okay, Rob, as Gary alluded, it was a well-played game out there, and not too many fouls. I had coincidence. I had 12 turnovers apiece. So in 4 quarters, that's pretty good. We'll go to Mount Ararat first. Emerson came alive in the second half with 12 of his 20 points. He had 8 at the half, 12 in the second half for 20 points. Taylor got the big basket at the end of the half and went on to get 15. Robertson had 5. Merrill had a basket. Bates had 4. A bunch of people they had a little trouble with the fouls on the machine over there, the clock, so they weren't quite accurate, but I got Robertson with 4, Martin with 3. Emerson, for the great game that he played, only had 2 fouls. The other side of the ledger, as you might expect, Calvin Hutchins with his 14 points. He got an injury there at the end of the first half, Rob, and he only got 4 points after that, and I think because he was outside a lot, he didn't get inside. They kept him at bay, and that was one of the key points of the game, I think, keeping Calvin outside. Tweedy had a 3. Wyatt Chadwick with 6 points. Katie and Parker looked well with a 3, couple of 2s with 7. Kobe Moody with a foul shot. Ryan Moore, good rebounding, but only 4 points. Got to get some more shooting from Ryan, I think. For that 49-37, Gardner goes to 0-1, and that's Mount Ararat's first victory. They're 1-1 on the season. Gardner next plays at Halldale Monday.
Thank you, Dick. And Dick will be with us along for the stats for the entire season here from Gardner Area High School. We'll take a look at the Capsa's Pizza player of the game is going to go to high scorer Calvin Catchings, and I'll be able to turn that slip right over to his dad and be able to get that to Calvin, a free pizza at Capsa's Pizza. So we'll take a couple of days off tomorrow, off Sunday, back at it, and then we get very busy. 3 games next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We'll be up at the girls' game up at Halldale
for your viewing pleasure. So for all of the crew here at Munsing Media, good night, everybody. Have a great weekend.